Have you ever felt like you've wandered too far from God? Maybe you've made mistakes. Maybe you've taken a path you never expected. Or maybe you've wondered whether God is still waiting for you. Today we'll listen to two powerful parables spoken by Jesus. One reveals the heart of a loving Father. The other teaches us how to wisely use what God has entrusted to us. As you watch these peaceful scenes, listen closely to the words of Christ. Luke chapter 15. And he said, "A certain man had 2 sons, and the younger of them said to his father, 'Father, give me the portion of goods that falleth to me.' And he divided unto them his living. And not many days after, the younger son gathered all together, and took his journey into a far country, and there wasted his substance with riotous living. And when he had spent all, there arose a mighty famine in that land, and he began to be in want. And he went and joined himself to a citizen of that country, and he sent him into his fields to feed swine. And he would fain have filled his belly with the husks that the swine did eat. And no man gave unto him. And when he came to himself, he said, 'How many hired servants of my father's have bread enough and to spare, and I perish with hunger? I will arise and go to my father, and will say unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and before thee, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. Make me as one of thy hired servants.' And he arose and came to his father. But when he was yet a great way off, his father saw him and had compassion, and ran and fell on his neck and kissed him. And the son said unto him, Father, I have sinned against heaven and in thy sight, and am no more worthy to be called thy son. But the father said to his servants, Bring forth the best robe, and put it on him, and put a ring on his hand, and shoes on his feet. And bring hither the fatted calf, and kill it. And let us eat and be merry. For this my son was dead, and is alive again. He was lost, and is found. And they began to be merry. The heart of God is not eager to condemn the one who returns. He is eager to receive them. Now listen to another parable spoken by Jesus. Luke chapter 16. And he said also unto his disciples, There was a certain rich man, which had a steward, and the same was accused unto him that he had wasted his goods. And he called him, and said unto him, How is it that I hear this of thee? Give an account of thy stewardship, for thou mayest be no longer steward. Then the steward said within himself, What shall I do? For my Lord taketh away from me the stewardship. And the Lord commended the unjust steward, because he had done wisely. For the children of this world are in their generation wiser than the children of light. And I say unto you, Make to yourselves friends of the mammon of unrighteousness, that when ye fail, they may receive you into everlasting habitations. He that is faithful in that which is least is faithful also in much. And he that is unjust in the least is unjust also in much. Jesus reminds us that what we do with what we have matters. Whether it is our time, our resources, our opportunities, or our faith. God calls us to be faithful stewards. One son returned home and found mercy. One steward was reminded that every gift carries responsibility. As this video comes to an end, consider this question. If God welcomed you home today, what would you want to place back into His hands? Thank you for spending these moments in God's Word. May His peace go with you wherever you travel.